Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Since I'm doing the love bonus, this is Sagittarian Truth Seeker here with your reading. Now, let's get started. Now, first of all, we have you walking into exactly where you are with the Power card. This is also known as the Strength card in the first week of March. You guys are stepping into your power, and also rest and rejuvenation is a very important thing for you guys. All right, you are starting a new beginning, so it looks like a new cycle that will be starting in your life, and it looks like this new cycle may seem kind of slow moving to you because you have discontent and boredom. So you might be starting new and fresh, but you're like, nothing's happening, okay? But this is, as slow as it maybe seem like it's moving, this is destiny here. This is your destiny. So it's good to be very patient, and this is your overall energy, it's destiny, okay? Now with this destiny comes a little conflict and defeat here. Okay, so with that discontent and boredom, it looks like things get shaken up a bit, okay? We have you transforming by the end of the month. All right, the universe is coming in to do its magic. And also you have your sacral chakra here. Deals with your emotions. So, overall, you have a lot going on, but it looks like you will be trapped in fear. There might be something new coming into your life that you may not feel like you are quite ready for. But let's see what's going on here. Because they're saying that this is your fate. All right. So for you guys who were bored, you won't be bored for long in the middle of March here. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but we'll see. So you're going to start out at an 8 and end up at a 2. So the situation looks like it will eventually de-escalate here. So when it comes to power, it looks like it was a partnership you had to release or either strengthen. This might be a relationship that you have to strengthen. This could be a partnership, family, or a intimate situation here. We have rest and rejuvenation because you are highly guarded. It looks like you still are highly guarded, but you are guarding from anything that's coming your way here. But you are ready to start a new beginning. But with that new beginning, you have not yet released the baggage that you are holding on to. You're bringing it with you. Okay? And this is what you're not supposed to do. You need to drop that off at the door. All right? So you went from a 9 to a 10. So the escalated situation just got more heavier for you, but you should have released it with this new beginning. So what this is telling me is you're bringing something along that doesn't begin. You may have decided that you're going to start out new, but what is all this stuff that you're carrying right here? Why are you bringing that forward? Why are you walking forward with this? This is not something you bring when you start as the Fool. The Fool has a little bitty bag and a dog, okay? It don't have all this stuff. You know, this person is walking to a new door, stepping on the world with one wand and a purse, okay? But you got all this. That don't even make sense. Okay, so we have discontent and boredom right here. Yes, we have you at the Hangman because maybe you feel like you don't know which move to make. But maybe if you let go of a lot of that baggage that you're still holding on to, it will be easier for you to make a decision here. And when we have the Destiny card, we do have the Lovers, all right? Like I told you guys, yes, I know some of you aren't looking for love and you're like, I just need a general reading. This is the general, okay? This is the year for this. So people who are just really trying to avoid like love and partnerships, it's going to be really, really hard for you. Okay. What we have next with conflict and defeat is healing. So this may be somebody from your past here. This may not be a person who is new. This could be the baggage that you are trying to bring with you about them, but it's time for you to drop it and start new. Okay. And the Lovers also has to deal with making a decision. And right now you're not making a decision, which leaves you feeling defeated. But you have to heal the situation, whatever type of situation it is. Like I said, when it's general, it could be just a partnership, or it can be a family member or an intimate partner. It just depends. When you go into transformation, you will be able to make rational decisions, both emotional and logic. You will be able to balance out the two here. When it comes to the universe, you will be able to finally release all the emotions and everything that you were holding on to. The universe is going to come help you with that. This is the World card. This is a new cycle. So finally, when this new cycle starts, because right here was a false start. You had a false start at the beginning of March. Then you're going to go through your healing process. You're going to be able to release, and this is going to start a brand new cycle for you, okay? But we're still going to have you at the 4 of Cups here, but this is contemplation. You're going to go back in contemplation mode, and you know why you're going to go back? Because the first time that you went, you didn't release everything. You were still highly guarded. You still had too much on your plate. But the second time, with you cleansing yourself and the universe coming to help you, this time you will be able to make a logical and both emotional decision. Okay? And this is all centered around some things, the moon card. So whether this has to deal with your inner self or somebody else, it was some things that was being revealed, and now you can take it better because you have cleansed and gotten rid of the old baggage that you were holding on to. Okay? All right, my Leos. Let's see what we got with the bonus in love here. Oh, jump back out. All right, let's see what we got in love. So we got true love. We got past love. All right. Passion. Oh, this was something really strong. Something really strong. All right, starting to send some communication here. You start dating. Then it ends up being a love triangle. All right. I'm pretty sure I know how this goes. All right. Then we have wallflower, gossip. And then this could be you, or this could be the person. This doesn't have to be male or female, but it looks like somebody young, between 25 and maybe 35 years old here. And there is another woman. So for you guys, this could be 2 men or 2 women. Okay, or for the bisexuals, it could be a man and a woman. All right, but there's an older woman and a younger woman who is trying to make a spot into your life with this love triangle here. All right, looks like there was a true love from a past life. From a past love. Okay. Looks like you guys had a lot of passion here. You might have broken up but start communicating a little bit more because you're dating. So you're reaching out, okay, from different people, all right? Now you got yourself caught up in a love triangle because you got the new versus the old here. You're trying to date. You might have found somebody new that you like, but that old passion has turned. The old flame decides to come back into play with Mercury. The old flame decides, oops, I'm going to pop up here. And so this leaves you in a situation. This makes you feel like you're not at your full potential, because you can't seem to make a decision. You have 2 people around you, or too many people around you for you to make a decision. Then we have some type of communication. It might get a little messy here, okay, with this gossip here. This he say, she say, or she say. And with 2 women or 2 men involved, there's bound to be some type of, little conflict going on here. And let's get more into it. I was about to pull the wrong deck. All right, here we go. So when it comes to true love here, yes, we have the 4 of Wands. This is somebody that you could have either saw yourself having a happy home with, or you were actually in a relationship with this person. When it comes to past love, it was an offer that was, you either turned down the offer wasn't what you wanted it to. This person said they were going to be steady, loyal, and faithful, but it ended up not being that. So this is where that breakup came into play, because you had to make a decision, and the decision was to just leave it all alone and to drop it. So now, yes, I have the Page of Wands on top of communication. Page of Wands is about communication. So somebody has decided to message you, and you're communicating with them back and forth. I feel like this is the new person, okay? And the reason why I say that is because this is the page here. So this is definitely the new person. This is somebody who you are inexperienced with when it comes to relationship, because you start dating here. You were the dating queen or king. All right, because you had a resting period from true love, from real love, from whatever the hell they call love. Okay, you're like, whatever love is, I just want to date. I just want to meet people. Okay, and you met somebody here, and you kind of like them. This put you in a love triangle because somebody else came out the hermit stage and decided, I want to try this all over again. All right, and they see that they probably could have saw you somewhere. They saw that you out and about, or they saw you on social media. You finally, communicating with people, and they're like, oh, it's time for me to come out of hermit stage and try to communicate with you again. And now this has left you in a 2 of Pentacles state where you have to either try to multitask 2 people, or you have to make a decision here. All right, rumors going around. We have the Queen of Pentacles energy. This may be the older, mature female here. Maybe, I don't know if they're communicating with each other or they've seen each other before or crossed paths, but this is calling some type of he say, she say. Some type of things going on, or maybe they're going to tell you about the other person that you're with. You know how that stuff goes here. All right. And it looks like when it comes to the younger person, this is a cycle that is incomplete here. And in the shadows, we do have the Sun card. Now, whoo, Lord. So it's up to you to make that decision. Okay. It's going to be up to you. There's 2 different people. One's old, one's new. One's older, one's younger. And this is going to keep you in a cycle that needs to be completed. Since this is on this younger person, I feel like this may be somebody that you do have some type of connection with that you need to finish. Okay. Matter of fact, let's see. Get this younger female, please. Let me see about this cycle. What is it saying about this cycle? Yeah, this is a situation that did not go right here. We have the Tower card. So this may be the person that you had already known at first. But it was something that fell apart. It looked like the cycle was never completed. So this may be the person that you were with at first. Okay. Let me see about this Queen of Pentacles energy. Yeah, the Star. Okay, this is gonna need some healing as well here. Okay, so both of these may be from the past, but I feel like one of them is more newer than the other. Like you may have been dating them for a while or known them for a while, but one of them is more older than the other, and I feel like it's this Queen of Pentacles energy. Because this has a Star card. You know, the Star deals with healing and stuff like that. But with the Tower card, this looks like something's going to be a major shift between you and the person you're dating now, because you're going to have to make a decision. I feel like somebody been talking. Somebody has definitely been talking, and this is going to cause that big shift with you and the newer person that you have been messing around with or dealing with, okay? Most definitely. And this person, this Queen of Pentacles person, is weighing you down with the Anchor. So she or he may be from the past, and they're like, no, you're not going to be with that person. You know, they're trying to guard you from being with them. They don't want it. Okay? All right, my Leos. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching.